Hello everyone, this is Pomo, bringing you part 35 of my FA6 Let's Play. Yes, we are going into chapter 22. After obtaining the Sword of Seers, Roy directed his troops toward Bern's capital, where King Zephiel was waiting. Inside the castle, Zephiel awaited with his personal guards at hand. Roy prepared to charge the castle to end this war and to bring peace to Elibe again. Ooh. Yeah, this one's hard. Not as hard as 21 if you ask me, and not as boring as 21x. I can bring 16 units. That's quite a lot. I did remember deployment slots being quite generous. Definitely bringing Worth, Rodharthanis, Sol, Dorothy, Nime, Lance, Astol, actually, because if I'm not mistaken, first of all, what I remember about this map is a lot of intelligent weaponry, like Lance Raver in there. There's a Brave hero. What else? A Silver Axe and a Silver Sword hero. A Menth dude. Then I also remember this guy being pretty annoying, the Berserk Druid with Cap Magic. You can never forget him, surrounded by Longbow plus Silverbow snipers. Because. And on this side you have a Brave Sword hero. And we have 3 chests. And 3 chests. That means that there's quite a lot of stealing to do, so I think bringing Astol is justified. But can be justified if the trick with the Berserk works. Lu, yes. Lalum, yes. Percival, yes. Milady, yes. Echidna, yes. Cecilia, yes. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty simple. I did, and I think I can already tell you. I planned on promoting Clarin maybe in this one if I could bring her. In the end, I don't have the deploy slots to do so. Considering her magic is 4 and all, yeah, she wouldn't be as good as Cecilia. And another option I have is Dick. Dick could actually promote with a hero crest, and with 11, 11, 9 and 16 skill. Where are you? Yes. 11, 11, 9, 16 skill. He would be a bit tankier than Echidna, but yeah, definitely not as good with that 19 speed of hers. So I think I'm keeping my units as I had them. I will do some inventory work, of course, and we will soon get to try Roy. Alright, preparations are done. Preparations very important, by the way, because I didn't mention. We start separated. We start with a group to the right, a group to the left. Now, basically, the way I decided my units is, well, if Roy comes, so has to come Thani, and if Thani comes, kind of Worth has to be in here. Then, because this group has more deploy slots, the Thief is here, Fi's here, and that kind of limited more or less the rest of the units. And to this side, I have the few but very strong units like Lure, Ruther, Dorothy, and Sol, Milady, Percival. This one is more of a group effort, you know? But yeah, again, let's save, even though I just saved. Let's play the chapter. Chapter 22, The Never-Ending Dream. And can someone remind me of how the last chapter in Crimson Flower is called? Exactly, the last chapter in Crimson Flower is called To the End of a Dream. I wonder if Edelgard is the same market up as Zephiel. I don't know. So, Murdoch was defeated. I am sorry. How is the Turian army behaving? They have captured the Temple of Seals. They are now headed this way. I see. Then we shall face them inside this castle. Yes, I will protect you to the death. Not you. Brynja, I have a very important task for you. What? Idun. Where is Idun? Here. I will stay here and defend the castle from the Turian army. Idun, you must escape and hide until this battle is over. If His Majesty wishes. Brynja, I want you to escape as well. Protect Idun. What? Please, let me fight by your side. No. This will be a harsh battle. I cannot afford to lose Idun now. If Idun were to be lost, this whole war would be meaningless. But I... Enough, Brynja. This is an order. Are you telling me that you cannot follow your king's commands? No, I'm not saying that. Idun, even if I were to fall, you understand, do you not? Yes. I will free the world as you order. Right. I will not give up my dream now. Yes. The Turian army has come. I will not let you invade the throne room. I shall protect this device with my life. Well, it's a bit obvious what we have to do, but I do appreciate the mechanic in this chapter nonetheless. This is the King's Castle. Master Roy, Zephiel is residing in the throne room at the center of the castle. However, there are some special devices that protect the throne room when the invaders appear. What kind of devices? One of the captives said that at the west end of the castle, there are some switches that need to be maneuvered first. It could be along the tour. There's more. After hitting the switches, you must hold the gem in front of the throne room to make it open. Yeah, is it the Fire Emblem? Probably. I have that with me. So I should head to the throne room while leaving the switches to the others. That would be the shortest way. But would the captives leak that kind of information so easily? Perhaps it's a trap. No, the captives also said the switches and the door are all defended by Bern's most powerful warriors. Even if you knew how to get into the throne room, you wouldn't be able to get there. We need to try, and if we're going up against powerful enemies, we're pretty strong as well. We won't lose. Alright. Yeah, so as they said, a long-winded path where we have to reach and defeat this hero to be able to activate the switch, and we have to reach this other hero to be able to activate the switch. And when they are both activated simultaneously, if you place Roy in front of the door, because the binding blade is the Fire Emblem, and then you will manage to open it. Now, to do that, you will have to go through a lot of enemies. Oh yeah, hero with Killing Edge, hero with Lightbrand. But we're prepared, aren't we? And the first enemy we find here is not able to reach us immediately. Great start. About you, you are also not able to reach us. I actually think these two have a support together, and I haven't been able to unlock it for the whole game. And Roy finally moves 6 spaces. And also is able to... Did his constitution go up? 8 constitution. I'm pretty sure 8 constitution is more than before. I think he had 6 constitution. And as you can see, when he's using the Binding Blade, he gets a +5 in luck and defense and resistance, which makes him quite tanky actually. Like 8 in defense is, well, not more than Worth, because Worth is with the armas, but more than, I don't know, same as Lance. So that's saying something. And it actually makes Roy very good at range combat. So this is basically the reason why I, if you remember, gave the talisman to Roy. I was actually planning ahead to this moment, which might have been a bit too much planning ahead, but hey. We can take it with Fa, because yes, I mean, getting kills to Fa, this is one of the last opportunities, a perfect level, even for Fa, I think, because she got +2 luck, +2 HP. I think this is a perfect level for Fa. It's kind of easy for her to get one, but still, very good, very good. Go for the killer, getting every critical. Might even be in range of the druids already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. No, not at all. It reached there. And that's where I'm going to face them, with the hand axe. Then you go there, you go... yeah. I will stay back. And oh, that's annoying, putting them to that side. That's actually so simple and so annoying. Okay. Let's not waste it. Let's just put it in there. Okay, 8 hit. Nothing to be scared of. And the light brand going for Worth, who gets double. Okay, so these are 20 speed heroes. Ooh, I didn't see you. That might be a Death Percival, because there's 2 of them in range. Not from the wall, but from up there. Speed, luck. Luck, defense, okay. I need to dodge. I need to dodge, Percival. Okay. Fenrir is very scary. And there's a physic, so yeah. Okay, no, you still go for the Berserk. Good, good. That's another 47. Ah! Percival. Come on. Okay, I'm considering the possibility. Should I keep going? I mean, it hasn't been such a, like, Percival. Percival is good, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't carrying very valuable weaponry, no sacred weapon or anything like that, so yeah, I think I will just go on and try and see, because Percival, if I lost Lance, maybe, because Lance I've been training from the beginning, but this is just your everyday Percival, you know what I mean? We keep the light brand there, and I can even counter them with a killer bow, which is kind of a good answer. Oh, well, forget that. Ooh, that's scary. But now you can't counter. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that's yeah. The problem is that this side, I don't really know how to do. Okay, you go for Dorothy. Yeah, at least I was able to kill one of them. Not the one I was thinking about, because I didn't want to put Dorothy at risk. But let's forget about that for a moment. Let's go for this instead. Can we do this? Also, do I not get a brave sword in this game? Maybe you never get a brave sword. Which is fine by me, I'm just wondering here. Right. Kill you. Perfect. A kill and a level 4 Dorothy, level 14 with strength. Is this your cap? No, not yet. Yeah, that's scary. Okay, it wasn't such a good start. Percival was killed. Let's see if we can avoid the enemies for some reason, if there's a fault in the AI. Okay, for example, you went for the silver axe. And you go for war. And 33, yeah. Worth is probably dead. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay, 2 units now, that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. Okay. Can we get this one, Lou? Because it's actually kind of important. This one might be the most important this turn. Alright. Now I can rescue you out with either Milady or Percival, the one that is the least useful for this turn. Probably Dorothy is the way to deal with the light brand. No, first of all, I try for a killer. I think I will try for a killer here. No killer. No killer. No killer. 41. Okay, this is... That's not the moment to be getting this. I think I survive it. Like, I think it's still good to do it like this. But... Okay, yeah, so you did go for the silver lance. You are feeling very intelligent right now. But you just fell in my trap. Oh, he's using a javelin. No, what good is it countering if I'm using one range? Okay, they are going up. Basically need to divide them a little bit. You went for Milady and you went for Dorothy, which is good because even without a critical, with a critical she saves uses, but without a critical she also doubles and kills. I just had a very weird idea in terms of how I'm going to move the units. I kill. I don't know if I've ever done this before. I kill, then I dance. I could even go extra greedy and... Okay, yeah, I will go extra greedy. Put myself there. The end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Again? Yes. Javelin, take Lalum and release Lalum. I don't think I've ever done something like that with a dancer, but... Like, you know, attacking and then dancing for someone to rescue the dancer and get out? Seems weird to me, but, well... Hand axe and release. Okay. Point blank physic because enemies moving. At some point these berserkers are going to get a critical, but I am planning around that. Like, I'm putting units that can survive a critical. Okay. Now, serious stuff. The Bravaks. Best way to deal with the Bravaks is probably Lance. Lance will only get attacked twice. With the killiness, he should be able to take it pretty well. And... yeah, okay, sorry. I was going to say here that I can move here. I can rescue. Sorry, where do you... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of risky, actually. Thankfully, pain is pretty light, so I can still afford to do things like this. But yeah, now Roy is in range to give some support. We should be okay. Get closer. And now they are starting to close in, and here we are in completely into Berserk City. This is the sword. And this is the axe. Can block each one with the other. Oh, but that's interesting. I like it. Okay, so for example, the silver axe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and attacks. So if I put this here, This goes against the silver sword. 19 speed, 18 speed. Okay, but then I have to block this. But to block that, I will put a steel blade. Because you don't have one to range. And I have the steel axe. So steel blade it is. And then to take care of you, I will just use a Mislead Thunder. That was a bit risky, like I could have failed, but I think it's pretty justified. Can even go... I was going to say for the chip, but this almost looks like a kill, honestly. Level up 4, Soul, Magic and Skill. I've used the longbow, but I kinda want to save it. Very dead. And oh, the 3%? You don't double, so that's okay, but yeah, you are getting revenge for everything the Berserkers couldn't do. And this one is a silver axe, so I can... I will do that actually. Why not? The silver axe going against Rutger should be a good matchup too. Man, not to be rude or anything, but you don't look very concerning. I mean, I do feel like I have to use a killer lance for this, or else I have to use the Malte. Okay, okay. I would actually be quite fucked if I didn't get that critical. But relying on RNG, that's what we do in this channel. And seems to me like we're going for this. We're going for this. If he gets the 1% critical, I am dead. Well, he has to get the 1% critical and hit the other hit. I'm getting no criticals with this killing edge. Okay, not even hitting. Yes. Yes, I can probably give the kill to Roy too. You know what this looks like? An opportunity to showcase this animation. Look. I just love it. It's incredible, like the yes! Power! Oh, I can support! Support! Master Roy, that may say us something. What is it? About if you stay out of the front lines for a while? Well, I know what you're thinking, but please understand. An army's leader is crucial. If the leader is lost, so is the battle. That's true. Then, but I don't think anyone would listen to me if I only keep myself safe and start telling people what to do. That's not true. I'm not particularly smart and I don't have much charisma either. So I have to gain trust by experiencing the pain that everyone else is. Master Roy. Perhaps I'm not meant to be a leader. Perhaps it's just how I am. Whoa, that was a good support. Like out of the blue. Alright, now let's move to the center room. Maybe a bit 3, 4, 5, 6. Potentially you could be countering me. Do you have a hand axe? No. Okay. then if you don't have a hand axe, then I shouldn't fear anything by doing that. Unless provoking the rest of the enemies is an option, but 30 critical with an iron sword. Wow. Okay, I mean, she's sleeping on the button soon, maybe. It's annoying. How many turns? 4 turns. Yeah, you're going up. You're going up. You're going to restore Echidna so that she can stand on the button. As absurd as that seems. And the biggest problem about those bishops isn't exactly the status staves. Is that, if I remember correctly, they have a physic. So after they run out of status staves, they have physics ready to heal any enemy in range. And do you know who's in range of their physic range? The boss, Zephiel. Because if you see here the closed room where Zephiel is obviously going to be, he can get physic. No, don't silence me. Or, okay. Now? No? Restore? And end. This is the switch. Nothing's happening though. Good. Okay. Yeah, with 14 HP, I can definitely survive a Fenrir. A Fenrir critical or something like that, maybe not, but it's not a critical. You did 42. So I'm not that well off. Oh, the weird bow jaggle that results on a critical strength skill. Right. No perch or anything like that, right? These guys, they have divine and physic, yeah. And you still have your silence. As I was saying, when we reveal this place, of course, Zephiel is going to be around here on a throne, because this is FE6. And these guys are going to have the range to be able to heal Zephiel. So they are very annoying, but if you manage to take them out, others will reappear and substitute them, so there's no point in... Yeah, there's no point in killing them, because there will be reinforcements in the exact same point. This was the sword, by the way. My plan is to just go in there with the silver lance. Let's see what's in the chests. A Nosferatu. Not really valuable. In my opinion, at least. Oh, wait, I can... No. Oh, I don't have... I thought I had a sleep. Moment. I could perch you. Maybe later. Maybe later. Especially with the support of Dorothy. So that maybe Percival has an opportunity to take a kill or something. Because these guys are going to physic. Now that I think about it. So you go. I hope I don't hit both. Because if I hit both, then you're kind of taking so much damage that I don't know. You will probably, yeah. You're... Okay, but you still got weakened. Of course. Of course it was going to happen. Now. And the Lombo isn't even worth it. We're just going to go directly for the Purge. Oh! Oh, critical Purge? Okay. Luck and defense. Yay. Wasn't expecting that. Really. I know I said it's not worth it to kill them, but... Maybe. I don't know, I will try killing only one. This is the switch, nothing's happening though. Unlock. Sleep. I have a lot of sleeps now. I think I'm leaving Echidna behind. I'm just going on. Oh, yeah, I do have a healer. I have Lu. Okay. End. You have gone. How ironic. The child is stepping in my path. Zephiel, King of Bern. I will ask you this. Why did you start this war? I wish to end the age of... what? Humans. Humans are filthy. They flock to those with power and would not think twice about betraying trusted allies to obtain more power. You must have witnessed numerous traitors in your travels. Am I right? Jealousy, hate, greed. Friends, even family members would be driven to kill by these stupid emotions. Such emotions make fathers who try to kill their sons to save their own flesh. As long as humans control, as long as humans dictate, as long as humans exist, this madness will never end. But look at what you are doing. You are one of those humans who control other humans. You know how the scarring ended. The Dark Dragon was defeated by Heart. That was the mistake. Mistake? Mankind should not have won. Yes, because the humans came out victorious, the world came under their control and transformed into a world of madness and evil, driven by accursed emotions. Mistakes must be fixed with haste. I will give back the world to the dragons. I will free the world from the evil grasp of man. History must be redone from the beginning again to save this world from everlasting evil. Then, is it true you resurrected the Dark Dragon? You may see that for yourself. You said that you would give the world to the dragons. Then rule by humans, yes, be replaced with similar rule by dragons. The dragons you see now are weapons for battle. They have no self. They have no cruel emotions to be driven by, unlike humans. The world under dragon's control would be fair and peaceful. I cannot agree that such a world would be for the better good. It is true that humans have many evil emotions and do terrible things, but it has always been as humans who have corrected them. You are indeed naive. I have faith in mankind. I will not lose to a man who has lost faith in people and even in himself. Yikes! But this is their room. Their room. We have the bishop, the sniper, the 2 level 10 mana kits, that 27-25 damage, these terrifying druids with Fenrir and capped magic. Yes, rocking 44 magical attack. And then 2 heroes, one of them with a Lance River. And to top it off, Oh, the emblem of Bern being a wyvern. Zephiel, King of Bern. With the Exacus, his personal weapon, 15 weight, but he doesn't give a fuck. 15 power, 90 hit, 5 critical, and 1 to range. Now, Zephiel isn't actually that scary of an enemy. Like, honestly speaking, he doesn't do that much damage. He doesn't W normally. The thing Zephiel has over other bosses is that he has an actual luck stat, an actual skill stat, and a better weapon. So basically, Zephiel will be able to hit you more often. Will be able to score critical against you more often, and he's also very, very tanky, very resilient. Hurting him with magic is actually more difficult than hurting him with physical weaponry. So now that this is open, we can go there. And as you saw, there are enemies coming from behind, making this a rush. Alright, so even though it might seem like a good idea here is to, reposition yourself or something like that, you actually have to, you kind of have to be aggressive. Because if you're not, the enemies are going to chase you and they are going to kill you anyway. Now, being aggressive is easily said, but not so easily done. Taking care of any enemy dies, any of my units dies with a Mumcute plus a Fenrir. So I can't be in range of both of them. I'm going to go with Lu for this one. I might be trusting him a bit too much. 18 speed, 24. No. Lu should be okay. And maybe with the 4 blades, he's even able to. Okay. 4 blades animation. Please don't miss. Okay. Lu one rounds one of them. And now Lu is in range of both. But I can rescue him out, for example, with, yeah. I can see things to do. Yeah, as simple as this. Javelin, rescue. Equip something weak for them like this. Release, put you there. Put you there. Get closer. Get closer. How many turns? 3 turns silence. But by that time, everything is going to be done. Like, that was horrible timing. Horrible timing. I should have taken care of the silence. But at least he doesn't have any more uses. Okay, yeah, the Silver Sword did get lured by Milady. And that means... Well, I could have probably used... I was going to serve Bartre. Worth's support for Thane. Okay, please dodge this one. Yeah. And now you should double. Okay, that's one Fenrir down. That's one Fenrir down. The mana kits are also going to be very scary, considering I don't have... No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, that's not okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let me think, let me think, let me think. Lou is now useless. Lou is now useless. Is he in a position where he can go to a stair? I think he is. And now we have to block stairs, because there are reinforcements coming. Now the reinforcements from here and there don't reach these positions, so Lu and Thaini are going to block while killing, which is good. I have to kill the one in the back, probably with these two, maybe Roy. Okay, the Armads can reach. That's scary. I can weaken and then go, thanks to Larum. Okay, 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 okay. Don't worry, don't worry. We've got this. We've got this. This is a very stressing throne room. Like, I think this is the definition of what a throne room should be in a Fire Emblem game for me. And here I have the support, okay. Okay, and the other one... Almost. So you are effective, just not against everyone. Okay, can I, yeah, I can do this with Durandal, then I will, because that leaves you to other options. Okay, Durandal, critical, 100 and a lot. 65? I think speed, even more. Here I kind of want the killer, because here I'm guessing I don't do enough damage, which probably Lance doesn't, but Lance has an extra option called... Yes. I'm actually going to... Right, okay, that's not great. Well, you do nothing too. I have two completely useless units here. Great. I'm able to do 44. You see, Pi is only going to be able to do this or that. 4 enemies to kill. 5 units that can do damage. Roy, like, realistically, the best thing Roy can do is this. Roy's best use is using the Shield Sword against one of the dragons. Yes, that's pretty great. Now that leaves that point one where the support of Roy can be used to do this quite reliably. Still have to deal with that too. Like, this is a big problem too. Maybe the biggest problem. Have the silver bow, we have the... We can also trust that people don't get killed by Divine, which might be the thing to do, honestly, because I don't think I have units that get killed by Divine. I will go for this. I will go for this. I have to take care of you, and I don't see another reliable way to do it because Milady just doesn't do enough. Okay, maybe if I fail the last... Okay. Don't have to worry. Perfect. I don't think anyone gets killed by the Divine. Yeah, definitely. And there are no wyverns coming from there. No, this actually makes some sense. I think I can actually do everything. Because 17 leaves you at 19. And 19, if I remember correctly, is exactly how much Fa does. Yes. So I will go for that. Okay. Okay, now I just need to kill the bishop with Milady. Ooh. Okay, if not, we could have gone for you with Milady and then you wouldn't be able to kill anyone, but... This is actually almost more scary than leaving you alive. And due to that, I might leave you alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't reach Fa. Yeah. I am leaving you alive. Because if I miss, then I'm dead. That's because I'm wicked. I didn't realize Milady wasn't full health. Okay. Oh. Yeah, get here. Even if we are late to the party, it's also just good to survive. No enemies there yet. Because imagine if the enemies from the throne room appear and kill you through the wall. That would be very stupid. And still, it wouldn't be the first time that it has happened. Okay, I do have healing. I have soul. And who else? Yeah. You. Not worth it. Okay. We have a Fenrir. And that's alright. That's alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think I got lucky or anything. I think I actually did this the way it has to be done. I think I actually entered the throne room without fear, with knowledge of how it works, and it has paid off. So now I block that. That is going to be permanently blocked. Like I'm not willing to leave unblock the spaces. Then I will block with my silence units the rest of ways, and that's it. Okay, now I just have to kill 3 with kind of a lot of people available. Well, you really don't reach anywhere. And Roy doesn't do very well against anything that isn't a dragon. I might be more alone than I would like. Something like a sleep would be very appreciated here, but alas, I don't have it. And I might also just leave this guy alive again. Roy just doesn't do anything. And the Fenrir. Okay, I can kill the Fenrir while being safe, more or less. Let's do it. I can probably heal with Soul. If I was able to heal Melody, I can heal Worth too. Yeah, that's the Fenrir. That's the Fenrir. Every Esther is blocked, so that's also great. And I think I will go for this time. Because if I fail, then probably Roy can do it. At least this. But I don't have to worry, I don't have to worry. Ooh. Okay. Strength and speed. Strength and speed. Great. Is this a Durandal? No, this is I'm going to use the Woda. I'm going to use the Woda. Okay. Okay, it works. If not 34, and anyone survives in here. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, okay, no. That was definitely a risk. A stupid risk I took. But that's how it works. Alright, and do I want to heal anyone? Yeah, Worth. I don't think Worth is going to get a turn against Zephiel because Zephiel's biggest stave thing is actually a sword. It's considered a sword. So, yeah. Weapon advantage is against us. Okay. You stop there. And you actually have some trouble there. Go for an iron lance. I know you are very inaccurate right now, but hey, you get doubled. Oh well. Alright. The enemies from the back getting closer, but not fast enough. Oh, you're healed. You know what? I don't think Fi is going to do anything, so. But I don't think Nim is going to do anything either, but at least she can heal. Who can do anything, actually? Probably Rother. If Rother a good start, does he get created? Zephiel does have 2 critical against him. Okay. How about Lance then? 3. And let me guess, Thainy does good. Thainy does good, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zephiel, it looks to me like you're getting the standard treatment. The standard treatment. Because I don't want to risk a critical. So this is going to be Thainy. This is going to be all Thainy. And I'm actually going to... I think Lou is a better idea. I'm actually going to go for the kill here. Yeah. Because I don't want you to lose HP on enemy phase and get recovered. This might have triggered 2 physics spawning at the very start of enemy phase, but hey. Did it just happen after I said it? Oh, this thing. Man, the OST in a physics. You shall not bar my path. Oh, that's a fancy animation for a miss. No critical. Okay. Yeah, there are physics there. Okay. Okay, but because they are new, they have status staves. So they will prioritize the status staves. And you have a silence that you didn't try, but you also didn't physic Zephiel. I'm probably going for the kill this time. Wow. That's a boss. Oh, that's beautiful. You know, I might go for this just for the extra critical, and also worth with a bow battling Zephiel. Worth with a bow battling Zephiel. Like, where do you see this? Okay, you're slept. You actually don't have one to range. I can go for this. But I'm weirdly afraid of that 2%. And Roy? Roy doesn't get crit. How many users left? 17. Let's go. No critical, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. 29. 51 critical. I can go for this and then take the kill with Roy. That's 16. And Roy did how much? I think 11. I will do that. I will do that. The kill really doesn't matter. I seem to remember Zephiel doesn't drop experience for some reason. I'm just doing this because. Okay, and now I will rescue you. You will come here. Okay, let's see. If I dance you, how much do you do? Yeah, I thought so. You know why this is? Because he no longer has the support. He no longer has the support. So how much attack do you have? 39. A worth is okay. I mean, Worth is not getting Tiny in his support range, but still. Okay, that's scary. Also, I will go for this again. What are Brave Bows for? And just in case I've miscalculated. Oh, I already did heal. Then for Roy. Because you know it's Roy. Anyone on the entrance? Not yet. Well, except Cecilia and Nikita. Oh! No. 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 No, not the druid. Not the druid. Not the druid. Why did I am tapped because I was going to end it now. Then I didn't. Okay. I thought for sure he was going to go for war. I'm actually glad he... Okay. Okay. I can tell you, anyone dies there, and I wouldn't do anything. I mean, except Roy, of course. But Lalum dies, I continue. Worth dies. That's a hard shot. I might have reset for Worth because I find it so funny to have been training Worth. Yeah, for example, Nimmer, Rutger, the typical good units. Tiny Dying, for example, I would probably reset. I will go for this again because I would like to see the critical. Yeah, okay. I will end this. I will end this. Yeah, before that, Iron Sword. You only deserve the Iron Sword. This druid. They are scary. They are scary. Just in case. Okay. Now I would like you to do this. If you are not able, then I will probably have to try this. Just saying. No, I will probably dance Roy then. I think you are getting it though. I could also go for this, but I want to keep the Malte. I'm that cheap. Let's go. Penny, it's over. So, you have defeated me. But remember, my will shall never die. As long as humans retain control, madness will persist. And no experience. Yeah. That's the chapter. If you like it, I think it was pretty cool. Let's heal. Yes, because I think you're actually pretty close to S rank. Oh no, you're still some ways away from it. S rank, you have S rank. Okay, so I could give you the Holy Maiden. That's good to know. I'm also going for this. They are actually... They realized that Zephiel was going to lose the battle, so they are just going for Dorothy and Sol. But they aren't going to reach in time. Still, they got pretty close. Never realized you can distract them like that. Probably if you put a unit you don't really want to use and then rescue them, you can gain some time with just a rescue stave use. But oh well. Yeah. Great chapter. Zephiel has fallen. We've done it, Master Roy. Or have we? Stop being cryptic. What? What do you mean? I do not see the Dark Priestess anywhere. She escaped. So it seems. What? What the Zephiel's sword, it glowed. It's the Execus. A sword that only the King of Bern can use. Master Roy, the legend said that when all of the divine weapons come together, the Dragon Temple rises out of the ground. The Dragon Temple. It was the dragon's headquarters. Or at least that's what the legend said. Yes, that is correct. So, is the Hexacus the last divine weapon? I thought Harmut's weapon was the Sword of Seals. Maybe. The Sword of Seals could be something separate from the divine weapons. Perhaps it is even more powerful. I would say that. More powerful? What powers lie in this sword? The sword glowed again. The light is pointing to the south. So, the Dragon Temple lies to where the light is pointing? If the legends are true, then that would indeed be the case. If the Dark Priestess is indeed the Dark Dragon, there is a high chance that she would be there. Alright, let's go to the Dragon Temple. It's not over. It's not over. And just so you know, and I think this is very well known about FE6, but FE6 has a bad ending and a good ending. We're going to go for the good ending, of course. I think that's for someone that is not playing the game blind. I owe it to myself to show you the good ending. But getting the bad ending is actually kind of easy, because if you miss any of the guidance, if you don't get any of the sacred weapons, or other conditions that I will explain a bit later on chapter 23, which is the next one, you will miss on the good ending. You will miss on the good ending. There are actually quite a few conditions to fulfill, but the first one is to reach this point, the end of chapter 22, with all of the sacred weapons still with at least one use. And that way, all the sacred weapons, when being together, will point to the Dragon Temple. If you don't, you get the bad ending. And in the bad ending, basically, you have the same conversation. Where the hell is the Dark Priestess again? Oh, I think she escaped. But we don't have any clues, so... And that's the ending. And you don't even get the detailed endings. You know, you get short schema-like endings for every character, because you didn't play the final chapter of the game. You actually were short of completing the game. So that's a bit evil of them to hide it, especially because there's absolutely no indication as to what the conditions for the good ending are. Well, there are indications, but they aren't very explicit. Let's just say that. I fortunately or unfortunately played this game in an era where the internet exists and you can check for conditions, and a friend told me there was a good ending and told me that the conditions wouldn't come naturally, so I checked for it. Yeah, it is what it is. If I have to say something about chapter 22, I really like it. Well, I had a first try, willing to let Percival die there. Okay, got a bit playful. Game didn't like it. This is a hard chapter. The enemies have consistently stronger stats than your generic enemies. This really is Bern's finest, putting you at the test. And Zephiel himself isn't that difficult, especially considering the team I had, which I think was an incredible team. Most people would be able to solo him with Rutger. I definitely could have, if I didn't get so paranoid over a 2% critical. But yeah, with the Wodao, I have 9 damage. That's probably 54 in one round. Between that and a bit of Roy, that's enough to do away with Zephiel. But I didn't even have to resort to Rutger because I have Dainy. Yeah, Rutger is not the... Rutger. Zephiel is not the most difficult part. The most difficult part, I'd say, is the throne. Whenever you, first of all, you have to get units that are good enough to do the job by themselves, to open the door by putting themselves on the switches. So that way you are already losing part of your units to do that. And then the throne room opens and immediately you find like a superposition of ranges of mana kits that are pure physical damage. With like that scary critical always there. Then the Fenrir druids just behind, able to like leave almost any unit in the game at less than 10 HP and sometimes even one shot them. Uh, and even a sniper in case you want to get, you want to get cocky and go in there with a flyer because flyers have high mobility. We put a sniper there just in case. Like the game goes harsh. Then there's 2 turns and you get reinforcements from the stairs. The throne room, I think, is the most difficult part about chapter 22. Moving around and getting, attacked by the status staves, the enemies around, the ones with the light brand, with the killings, those are difficult. But my team isn't optimal at all. Like, I think a lot of people would be able to carry Alan, Lance, and Percival through the entire game and focus much more on them than like I've been training units that aren't optimal at all by any possible criteria. Worth is just stupid. Like you saw what Worth is doing. It's true that he has gotten much better, but he's still not what happens when you invest so much on a unit. If I had invested the same on Dick would probably be able to be the one to kill Zephiel. Like I have absolutely no doubt about it. But yeah, even with my team being a myth team, I was able to get away of the enemy. So that must mean they are, even if they are strong, they are definitely less menacing than the ones in chapter 21. Overall, it's just that chapter 22 is hard, but it's not as hard as chapter 21. So I like it because chapter 21 is presented as the long, bloody battle, and it is a long and bloody battle. While this is just the last stand of Zephiel and his loyals. And it's exactly that. It's exactly that. This game presents things as they should be, and it makes you center your attention around the throne room. Like if you remember something about chapter 22, it's going to be the throne room, and it's going to be the positioning of Zephiel. So Zephiel gains character by how well designed chapter 22 is done. And I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Next part, we'll do chapter 23. And looking forward to it because that means we have 2 chapters left. 2 chapters left. And probably 2 parts left. Because, yeah, I'm not going to keep you waiting. Like, 22 is going to be a 1-parter. I've already decided. I've been playing for like what, 2 hours and something, but there was an attempt there that I can cut the next part of the second attempt until we reach more or less the same point. I can cut that out. So I'll make 22 a 1-parter, 23 will probably be a 1-parter, and then the ending, the very end of the game. So this series is coming to a close. But well, that will be next part. For now, this has been Pomon. like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.